Eve, I know you don't like the sun and you don't like the sweat.
It is hot, but everybody knows the umbrella is really not for me.
Yeah.
Let's be honest about it.
But at least it's not raining.
Exactly. It was raining before, though, I think.
Where are we?
I'm interviewing you.
Oh, okay.
You've taken the show halfway around the world. I never thought I'd ever say I'm actually in Cambodia with you, but we are here, aren't we?
I have learned a long time ago that sexual predators know no boundaries. Lots of Westerners, lots of American pedophiles come to Asia to have sex with very small children. I'm talking 4-year-old boys, 5-year-old girls, 6, 7-year-old girls.
There's a story in the Phnom Post this morning that talks about a guy who paid $1, the equivalent of $1.18 US for sex with a child. What message is that sending when you can come here and for almost nothing you can buy a child almost with a parent's consent because of the poverty?
They come here because they have the perception that if they get caught, they can pay the victims' families off because of the poverty.
Right.
They can pay off the police, they can pay off the judges, that they can get away with it. That absolutely drives me insane. They prey upon the poverty. So if you're a pimp, you're a brothel owner, you're a sexual predator provider, you can grab a kid and nobody even knows that kid's missing. I know that's hard for Westerners to perceive, that when a child goes missing here, that nobody's looking for him, but the problem is nobody even cares that that child's missing because of the poverty. So I thought if we go to Asia, we'll team up, we'll make the world a smaller place. You know my real drive.
Right.
Catch them, catch these predators, get them, nail them, whether they come to Bangkok, Thailand, whether they come to Phnom Penh, Cambodia, catch them because they think they're so damn smart. And I'll tell you what, when people see this week's show, when they do catch a predator, the kind of time he does in the jail here, I'm hoping that it'll be a huge deterrent, that they'll keep their perversions to themselves and not come here and prey upon Cambodian children.
Wet enough for you, Raj?
Oh my God, look at how flooded it is over there. We didn't expect this.
Television is 99% logistics, especially on a trip like this. And we just had to sort of make up a lot of this as we go. When we get here on the ground, it turns out there's zero road between here and the place we want to go. We just been, ad-libbing.
We're outside the jail, and nowhere in the world have I tried harder to get into a jail.
So this is the only vehicle that can get through all the water that's going to get us into the prison.
Although the fact that it's full of people coming back out is not a good sign. For the first time since I've been involved in the show, there's been no script written for the show.
If you eat that right now,
50?
100.
We have to function in rough parts of the world. I mean,
Right.
We're not totally sanctioned here.
Steve, what's happening? What's going on here?
Policeman doesn't want us to shoot here right now, so we're trying to work that out.
There's a danger element to it, and we have to be kind of cautious and keep a mean crew.
Yep.
But I'm telling you, it is heartbreaking. It is so heartbreaking.
John, we couldn't have come all the way to Cambodia and not come to such a historical place here at the Killing Fields.
It's really kind of sad to come out here and think that one man, Pol Pot, a guy like Hitler, like Stalin, a sociopath, a horrible guy, could bring so many innocent people out here. And if you go in the back and you see the trees, in order to save ammunition, they would shoot the adults and they would take babies and smash them against the tree. It's almost inconceivable. And the real sad thing is that Pol Pot, the guy who engineered all this, was never really held accountable for it and died in his sleep.
This wasn't 500 years ago. This wasn't 100 years ago. This was recently. This was in the 70s, right?
Yes, it was. After World War II, Nazis were tried. Some Nazi generals were hung in prison forever. It almost as if the Western world stood by and let this genocide go on here and never really came and helped the Cambodian people hold them accountable. I've got to say that I think the present government and the Cambodian people have done the right thing. This is not just a memorial to the people who were killed here. This is a testimonial to the Cambodian people that we're not going to sweep it under the rug. We're going to move forward. And this is what our mission is here. We're here with Jim Gamble, a friend of mine that I've known for years, who runs CEOPS in England, which is their huge child protection unit, to make sure that the world knows that if you hurt a child, a Cambodian child, you're going to be held accountable. People are so gracious. They're so wonderful. They're just trapped in poverty. They're looking for the West to help them, to say, teach us how to protect our children and help us catch Westerners that come here and prey upon our children.